so try you then you gon' beat this thing. Hey, hold on, wait, get K, blue, berry, make it, shake, build, in, back, hey.
Yo, YouTube, it's Jaden from Mana Basketball. Today's video, we're going to be talking about the Miami Heat versus Boston Celtics conference finals game 1. Obviously, this was a very entertaining game to watch. I watched every quarter. Well, not every quarter. I watched every quarter except the first quarter. I was able to catch the rest of the game. Throughout the game, the stuff that I saw with Miami at halftime was kind of depressing because a team like Miami needs to come out and be aggressive like that every single game, because if they don't come out every single game like that, they're gonna lose this series to Boston. The only reason I think they did win this game is because PJ Tucker got injured, or injured as people might say. I don't know if the injury is too serious. Right now it's saying that he's gonna be playing for game 2, so I don't think the injury was that serious. I think that was a big momentum boost for them as a team, and also just being able to go back in the locker room after the first half and get that energy back and get a pep talk from coach. I think that really helped them as well. I don't really think Boston having injuries really held them back too much, because they looked like a great team without Marcus Smart and Al Horford, because you had guys like Peyton Pritchard showing up, making difficult shots, and then obviously you still have Jason Tatum, who scored the basketball. You had Jaylen Brown, still out there doing their job, and then you had guys like Daniel Tice, who doesn't play a lot of minutes, especially during playoff time, who helped you with a couple baskets here and there. Robert Williams, who came back, played a good decent 20 minutes, 25 minutes, and gave you some boards and some points. I think he did a very good job coming off that injury. I'm glad that he's back for the Celtics. I really like enjoying him play, as far as like just the way he, plays. Yeah, see, it says right here he had 18 points and 9 rebounds. So, for a game like that, for him playing 28 minutes, that's obviously pretty good. You just want to continue to see him with success. Oh yeah, Daniel Tice had 8 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Peyton Pritchard played 30 minutes tonight. I think he was starting, and he had 18 points. Now for the Heat, obviously, Bam Adebayo wasn't playing the best to begin the game, and he also ended the game with a bad game. But throughout the game, after halftime, you could see the difference in his aggression, as far as him coming out, him grabbing more rebounds, trying to grab more rebounds, trying to be a little bit more aggressive, playing more aggressive defense, with that block on Jaylen Brown and stuff, and getting the fans excited on defense overall, which is what you try to do at home, because you never want to be down at home. Like, as I'm sitting here watching the game, I'm like, wow, these Heat fans are quiet. Like, geez. Like, can the Miami Heat do something to give these fans a little, momentum? But another thing the Miami Heat did that I, kind of enjoyed is that every person on their team scored at least 1 point. No, at least 5 points, actually. Everybody that mattered had an assist. Everybody grabbed at least 1 rebound. Jimmy Butler played excellent tonight. Every time I seen him go up for a mid-range shot, I was like, ooh, that is so clean. I love watching Jimmy Butler play, just playing a game of basketball and just having a fun time while doing it. Last night he had 41 in 41 minutes. So, I mean, if that doesn't tell you enough, then I don't know what really tells you. What I can say, I want to give the MVP of this game to Tyler Hero, even though he only had 18 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. I want to give the MVP to him because yesterday, he showed very good aggression, like I was saying, what you need from the Miami Heat. He showed some aggression. At one point, he was the only person scoring for the Miami Heat. And I think as the game progressed, I think he realized he didn't really need to score the basketball as much as he was doing, like early in the game. So proud that he was able to come in and provide the Heat with 18 points, which is why he deserves 6th Man of the Year, obviously. So that's my MVP for the Heat. My MVP for the Celtics is Peyton Pritchard, obviously. Coming in the game, being a backup point guard, being like a third string point guard, backup for Derek White and Marcus Smart and all them. Scoring 18 in 30 minutes, grabbing 5 boards and 4 assists. Just proving that you could be an offensive threat off the bench for the Celtics, and just really showing that you got to be guarded. Which you really like to see in NBA players like Peyton Pritchard. Big props to the Heat for winning this game, being down by almost 10 throughout the whole first half. So congratulations to them. Moving forward, what I would like to see from the Heat is more transition, offense and defense, just transition in general. What I want to see from Boston, I want to see them dominating the post a little more. Obviously, when Al Horford comes back, you'll have a little more size advantage with Robert Williams being back. You have a little more size advantage to the Heat because the lineups the Heat were playing last night were kind of like little small ball, but not really small ball. Like you'll see Tyler Hero and Max Struss and then like Gabe Vincent all on the court at the same time. And then you'll see for the Celtics they have like Peyton Pritchard, obviously, who's a smaller guard, but then you would have Robert Williams, then you had Tatum out, and then you had Daniel Tice as well. So just want to see them dominate. Like I said, in the beginning of the game, Boston had it. They scored 28 in the first. In the second quarter, they scored 34. But then in the third quarter, which is where the Miami Heat stole this game, Boston only scored 14 points. So you can't not be doing that, in the third quarter, especially when the third quarter are like the most important parts of the game. Hope you guys enjoyed this little breakdown, and I'll see you guys next time.